Hello future professionals, welcome to day 15 of our top 100 coding question analysis. Today we are challenged with the question to find the count of vowels and consonants in the given message. Before we start coding, we shall understand the logic of the program. We all know that there are 5 vowels in the alphabets and rest are consonants. Those 5 vowels are A, E, I, O, U. The logic flows that we get the message from the user, next we check whether the chosen character from the message is an alphabet. If it is an alphabet, then we check whether the character belongs to vowels using the membership operator in. If it belongs to vowels, we increment the vowel counter, else we increment the consonant counter. If the character is not an alphabet, we move on to the next character in the message and repeat the same process until we check the last character of the message. Now that we have understood the logic, it's time to code. First, we start the program by defining a function to get the user's input. I name the function getUserInput. Here, we get the user's input and store it in the variable message. Next, we return the message variable. Next, we define a function to count the number of vowels and consonants in the given message. I name the function countVowels. It gets the parameter as message. Next, we initialize a list of vowels. Next, we initialize a vowel counter to 0 and the consonant counter to 0. Here, we use the for loop to select each and every character from the message. Next, the selected character is checked whether it belongs to alphabets. If it belongs to the alphabet, we check whether it belongs to the vowels. If it belongs to the vowels, then we increment the vowel counter by 1. Else, we increment the consonant counter by 1. If the character does not belong to alphabets, then we move on to the next character in the message. Next, we print the number of vowels and the number of consonants. Now that we have completed all our required functions, let's call those functions. I call the getUserInput function and store the return value in the message variable. Next, I call the countVowels function and pass the message as the argument. Now let's check for any errors or warning signals. We have no warning signals or errors, so let's run the program. The program is asking me to enter a message. Let me enter the message. The program tells me that the number of vowels is 10 and the number of consonants is 6. As we see, there are 10 vowels and 6 consonants. Now that we have successfully completed our program, I hope you would have got the best out of this video. I recommend you subscribing to our channel to get more such interesting videos to ace your placement interviews.